I'm Super T Sigma, and we're back with the resistance. We're resisting the urge to fight against ourselves. One more time, thank you again for coming out. Thank you for clicking on this channel, and thank you for checking it out. Let's talk about the phrase, what's the matter with you? Let's talk about the phrase, what's the matter with you? This is the most confrontation-provoking phrase of all time. What's the matter with you? When somebody asks that, it automatically denotes that there's a problem present. What's the matter with you? But if you answer this for yourself on another level, you're not going to arrive at a problem. You're going to arrive at a solution. So what's the matter with you? Let's look at matter. What is the material with you? It also translates in more ancient texts as mother. What's the mother? What's the genesis? What's the birth with you? With you means in you. It doesn't mean what's the matter with you pertaining to your physical surroundings, because those are just other materials. Those things are not with you. Those things are not in you. Those things are not the genesis of you. What's the matter with you is what is the material in you? What is the genesis of what is in you? What's the matter? What's the matter with you? That's not a bad statement when you look at it introspectively. Remember, matter is not a problem. This physical world is not a problem. We have sensations that can record and experience and enjoy this material world. So when we say matter, we don't mean a problem. We don't have to denote a problem every time we mention matter, because what's the matter automatically signifies a problem. And it doesn't have to be a problem. What's the material? For example, if I ask myself, what's the matter with me? The matter that is in me, the matter that is with me is abundance. Sometimes the matter that is in me is stress. Sometimes the matter that is in me is frustration. Sometimes the matter that is in me is discouragement. Sometimes the matter, see, what is the matter with me? There's a lot of material in me, but I have to pick out what the matter is. And once I do that, I can sift through myself and say, you know what? This is no longer going to be the matter with me anymore. I'm going to choose this matter. I'm going to choose the abundance. I'm going to choose the overcoming, the triumphant material. That's going to be the matter with me. What's the matter with me? The matter, the material with me, the matter with me, the material, the substance of me has to be something that I want to have produced in my life. And if you have things that you desire in your life, this is one way to do it, where you're simultaneously accepting all accountability while going with the flow of how things happen. So you can be both proactive and reactive at the same time. You're reacting to what is by proactively declaring what will be. You can take what is now, you can take what the matter is right now and change it. If the matter is finances, then you have to look into the deeper material behind finances. You ask somebody, what's the matter? They could say, finances, that's the matter with me. Okay, well, what about finances? I don't have enough. Okay, if you don't have enough finances, what is the matter behind the lack? And then they might say, well, there's not enough opportunities. So then what is the material? See, you're breaking everything down to its least common denominator. You're breaking things all the way down to the very, very, very basic, very, very core thing. And usually it's scarcity and fear. Usually it's scarcity and fear. But the cure for this is creativity leading the charge ahead of your emotions. Because sometimes you can't feel it. Sometimes you don't feel it. You don't feel up. You don't feel positive. You don't feel bright. The matter with you is something other than, you know what I mean? So you might feel depressed. That might be the beginning of what the matter is with you. But you can change that to being impressed with something else. You just, even if you don't feel it, remember, you have to continue to introduce the concepts to your mind enough so that the weight of that cloud can cause the condensation and rain to pour down into your heart. And from your heart, that produces the vegetation of the results in your life. So what is the matter with you? Look at the matter. If the matter is wealth, because that's something that anyone could use, money, then go into the material and change it from lack to abundance. Begin to imagine it. Change the material that is with you. Change the matter with you. You'll see opportunities and physical actions resulting in this. You'll take the necessary physical steps, but you have to program it on the inside first, because that's going to create the unction. That's going to create the discipline. That's going to cause you to go for what you want in this life. But you have to look at what's the matter with you, not the problem. We're not saying there's anything wrong with you. Just look into the matter. Look into the material of what you want to produce. It's going to be inside of you. It's going to be in your head. Look at it. If it's something that you don't like, change it. If it's something that corresponds to the world around you and you don't like it, change it within you and watch the world change around you. Feel free to respond in the comments about any experiences you may have with dealing with what is the matter with you and changing it, and the results and benefits that it has caused in your life. Feel free to discuss these things with one another, because in this time we need to be convinced that certain things are real, and it's going to take person to person shared experiences, and through that common ground can be reached amongst a vast array of people. I'm Super T Sigma. This is The Resistance. Stay motivated and self-regulated. Peace.